Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. Before I go on with today's video, guys, I just want to mention something to you all. I've just spent the last 15-20 minutes-ish going through the court transcripts of the sentencing of Axel Rudiger Barnett last year, going into great detail what happened during that morning, him getting there, and the injuries sustained to all those little girls that were in the building at that time, going into graphic detail what actually happened to them, fractured bones and stuff because of the forceful nature of the wounds he was inflicting upon them. To say it was harrowing would be an absolute understatement. I'm not one to get emotional usually. I very seldom ever cry. But this read right here touched my soul deep inside my body, I have to admit. Now, it's going to be very easy for me to say this next part to you all with me sat here, nice and comfy in my own house, minus stab wounds all over my body, that kind of a thing. But as an outsider, looking in, sat here, right now, I think I can quite honestly say to you, if I was a member of staff in that building that morning, I don't think he would have left that building alive. I think I would have physically seen to that myself. Now, it probably would have been a hell of a lot more different if I was there in person, seeing dead bodies all over the floor, blood everywhere and stuff. It'll probably do something to you. It'll probably be with you for the rest of your life. The shock probably would have froze you there. But right here, right now, in my current frame of mind, I don't think he would have been leaving with the police. He would have been leaving in a morgue van, one of them vans that come and put you in a black bag. It'd be a small sacrifice to make, to be honest, guys, to rid society of that animal. I would have had appreciation from the entire country, I'm sure, for 14 years of my life? Yeah, I think that sounds like a pretty good deal. I'll leave the link to the transcript I'm talking to if you want to go and read it. It's obviously not a very nice read, so I'm just pre-warning you. Anyway, my friends, I just wanted to mention that to you all in case none of you have actually read it. So, what I want to talk to you about today is two Albanian migrants who were deported initially from this country for selling cannabis, and they have been found to be back in this country by, surprise, surprise, the boats. This is more like a really segue into something else I want to talk to you about. It's just, it nicely diverts me into something else I just want to mention before I end the video. A pair of Albanian drug producers have been jailed after running a cannabis farm worth £1 million. The men had allegedly been deported by police previously and had legally snuck back into the UK to run their cannabis farm. Fatos Demukaji, 34, and Daniel Cavalli, 22, had illegally returned to Yorkshire to set up their illegal operation. However, they were finally caught when cops raided a Woolston warehouse building in Bradford in April. Police broke into the boarded up warehouse to discover 600 cannabis plants which were nearly ready to provide two yields of 50 kilograms. Each yield had an estimated value of 500,000, meaning the pair were hiding £1 million of cannabis in their farm in the warehouse. And it just goes on, just goes on to do how with the sentencing went, all that kind of jazz. Like I say, this is just a segue into something else I want to talk to you about. Now, that's not really shocking. Two illegal immigrants, two immigrants who are criminals, sneaking their way back in. This is bound to happen. This is going to happen more and more and more. And there's probably a whole host of criminals in this country who have been previously deported, and they've got themselves back by throwing their passports into the sea. We all know what happens. I'm pretty sure that even Shamima Begum is back in this country illegally, by the way, but I still do think she's back home with her family and friends, but just under a different guise or wearing a burqa or something like that. Now, the thing I really wanted to mention with you guys is a video I watched earlier from Connor Tomlinson. He was saying he had a phone call from one of his contacts in probably the media or whatever the hell it is, saying that foreign ministries and foreign intelligences are currently warning the UK that we are imminent for an Islamist attack within the coming months, up to a maximum of 5 years. It is predicted in this country alone, right here, right now, we have roughly estimate about 45,000 jihadists in this country, be it sleeper cells or active, but nonetheless 45,000. All they need to do is amass, get together, put out a plan, and we will have widespread jihadist attacks at some point. I do predict that they're going to be systematic, well coordinated, up and down the country, not just one singular attack. I think they're going to be country wide when these people actually wake up and get a plan together. It's a scary thought. And my initial question to you guys is, do you think we're going to listen? No, I don't think we are. These foreign intelligence agencies are probably telling Keir Starmer and David Lammy all about these attacks, and they're probably all nodding along going, yes, okay, thank you for the warning, yada yada yada. Now let's push some more multiculturalism and social cohesion, simply all in the name of diversity. It doesn't matter if our lives are lost as long as that facade is fully cemented into people's minds, well, as much as they can possibly do. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that to you guys, that story, this story, what happened with Axel Rudy Gabana and that awful fucking court transcript, which, again, I will link in the description below if you want to go and have a look at it. And that's me lot, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I know this was a bit all over the place, but there's a couple of things I wanted to tell you, and I didn't want to make 3 separate videos, so I've crammed it all into one, and this is the result. So let me know what you think in comments, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.